Hello learners and welcome back. So here in today's session and we are discussing an interesting topic, and I suppose this would be new for many of you, maybe that you've come across to it in your writing sections, okay? But this is important when it comes to speaking as well. And I hope that you're working on your speaking skills. When it comes to speaking, it not only involves grammar, it also involves vocabulary, it also involves intonation, it involves your voice throw, okay? So I hope that you're working on overall development, right? And this is what it demands, okay? So today's session, learners, is based on question tags, which are also known as tag questions. So you don't have to worry about the name, okay, but you have to worry about the function that it does or the usage that it has, okay? So we are straightforward diving towards it. Now, very first thing, an important point is actually to know question tags, when to use, why to use, and why do we use them is a major question. So answer to why do we use question tags is right here in front of you. That tag questions are very common in the English language and are used to ask if you agree with the statement. Now, I will tell you, what does this mean? To ask if you agree with the statement. See, many a times this happens. For instance, if I say it is raining, okay, and immediately I ask, isn't it? First, I say it is raining and immediately I counter question, isn't it? So, isn't it is a part that I'm asking if you agree with the statement what I've just said. It is raining. Do you agree or not? So, to confirm or to verify that, I use a question tag that is, isn't it? Okay? That's a tag. We will work on it in the entire session today, how to frame a tag, why isn't it and why not is it, okay? We will talk about it, how and why. But this is the purpose, this is the reason we use question tags, okay? And it's really common, we do it. Now, this sentence also reminds me of one minor, or I would say, mistake that people commit is, people say it is raining outside. Guys, it is so common sense that it rains outside only, right? It will never rain inside. So why to say it is raining outside? We just say it is raining and that's it. And that's it. Okay? Now, here as you can see, tag questions are written in this form. So see, I have made sure that I give you the pattern and not the sentence structures. The reason is if I keep on writing like this, definitions, what will happen is you will not grab anything. So see, the pattern or the form is important and we need to focus on that now, alright? So what happens is, how do you frame the complete sentence? You get a statement, like I said, it is raining. And after that you put a comma and comes your tag and then comes a question mark. So this is how a tag question is made using a tag here, question tag. Okay? It is raining. Isn't it is the tag and then comes your question mark. So this is the pattern of a tag question. If you remember in the last session, in the previous session, I have done with you sentence structure, wherein in sentence structure, I taught you about different types of sentences, okay, wherein we learned various sentence types, like we did declarative, we did imperative, we did interrogative, okay. So one such type of question you can say is tag questions, okay. And here we are having the entire session on it so that you study it separately and you don't get confused or mingle your understanding, okay. All right. So this is the accurate pattern to follow. Now, you will see examples based on the same pattern that I have jotted here, okay, the same pattern. Let's have a look. Now, this was, guys, the pattern of the entire statement. Now, we will talk about pattern of the tag, okay. Now, When I say pattern of the tag here, the tag is always, see, this is important. This pattern is also important now. The tag is always framed using two things. One is helping verb and other is the pronoun. Okay, you can use only these two things in your question tag. You cannot use anything else apart from this. Now, example, this is a pig. Isn't it? Okay, isn't it? See, the moment I say this is a pig, is my helping verb? Is my helping verb? I have used is in my question tag. And why it? Because I cannot resemble pig with he, she. I have to use it for it. Okay? If I say he is mad. If I say he is mad, full stop, comma, my tag will be isn't he. My tag will be isn't, and this is my pronoun, so I will use he here. Isn't he? Okay? Now remember one more thing. Instead of he, if here in my statement, instead of he, in my statement here, if I write a name, if I say Riyav is mad, even then I cannot use isn't reverb. I have to say isn't he, because for Riya, for the subject, for the noun, I have to use a proper suitable pronoun, because in a tag can be framed or can be formed using helping verb and pronoun. Alright, this is the pattern of the tag. There can be more examples like I have given you here. Okay, and we will talk about how the tag works. Why am I using N? This here, not here. Why am I using not here? We will just discuss it. Okay, let's move on to the next point. This was the pattern of the tag. I would just go back and let you know. This was the pattern of the entire sentence. This is the pattern of just the tag. As you can see this in different color. This is just this. Okay. Now, this is important. If the statement is positive, the tag is negative. And if the statement is negative, the tag is positive. Now, it works vice versa, guys. See here. When I say this is a pig, this is a pig, it is a positive sentence. My tag is becoming negative. Isn't it? Not. I have added not to is. But if I say he is not mad, if I say he's not mad, I will just write, I will have to remove this not from here, and I will just say, is he? He is not mad. Is he? That's it. So if the sentence is positive, tag will be negative, just the opposite. And if the sentence is negative, the tag will be positive. This is what I am telling you here. Okay, so it is just the opposite. We have to take care of it, and let's have a look at a few examples. Now we would just scrutinize these examples very nicely, properly. Okay, her name is Rani. Her name is Rani. This is our subject name. Is our helping verb. Okay. Now when I say her name is Rani, it's a positive sentence, which means my tag will be negative. Immediately I'm adding not to is and I'm writing isn't. Okay. You just have to add not. If you have to frame a negative tag, just add not in an abbreviated or contracted form. You just have to add this. Okay. Now, name is the point. What is name? Name is a non-living aspect. I cannot use he, she, so I will write it. Isn't it? Okay. She doesn't have a pen. Doesn't. She. Okay. She's a subject. Doesn't. Doesn't is showing that the sentence or the statement is negative. The tag has to be positive. So it will be does she. This is my helping verb and the subject here is a pronoun and I'm using it here. So it is helping verb and pronoun that I am using. Okay? Now, next, let's look at the next one. Next one says Raghav should come. Raghav is our subject, should is our helping verb. The moment you see Raghav should come is positive, the tag goes negative, and instead of Raghav, I cannot say shouldn't Raghav. Raghav, for Raghav pronoun is he, so I will say shouldn't he. Okay, this is the accurate way. If the sentence was like this, Raghav shouldn't come. If I say Raghav shouldn't come, then I would say should he. Okay, then my tag would be positive. Until unless my sentence is positive, tag will be negative, and if my statement goes negative, the tag will automatically go vice versa and it will become positive. Okay, let's look at the last example that we have here. It says the team can't participate. The team can't participate. Can't is negative, so can it, because team is again non-living. Or if you want, you can say can they, because team can be addressed as singular also and as plural also. It depends on the meaning that you are imparting. Okay, so can it. Negative, tag is positive. So this is the point that you need to remember, these two. Okay, you should not forget, it just goes the opposite. If this is positive, negative. If the sentence is negative, tag has to be positive. Just note this down in your print it, have an imprint in your brain. Okay, all right, let's move ahead now and have a look here. It says if there is no helping verb, then what? See, it is very obvious. If there is no helping verb, what will you do? Just imagine, if there is no helping verb, then the tag will be framed using do, does or did. Guys, just imagine. I am saying, see, I have already told you, I'll just go back. Okay, let's just go back, a step back. That pattern of the tag is helping verb plus pronoun. Okay, what if the sentence doesn't have helping verb? What if the helping verb is missing in the sentence? This is what I am saying. Let's have a look. It says she has a car. They ride bicycle. She has a car means she owns a car. Here has is not a helping verb. Here has is a main verb, which is giving you the meaning of own. Okay, here has is not at all a helping verb. So when you here also, if you see ride is the main verb, the action that it is telling, main verb. So I cannot use these verbs in my tag. What will I do? I will use either do, does or did accordingly. Okay, for example, they ride bicycles. They ride bicycles. Now see, this is a positive sentence. Ride bicycles is a positive sentence. Now if it is a positive sentence, then my tag has to be negative, right? Now they is what? It is a plural subject, so I have to use do or does. I have to use do because do is for plural, does is for singular. So I will say don't, and the pronoun is they, so I will say don't they. Okay, now here in the first sentence, if you see, it's has. Okay, but in case of has, she hasn't a car. Sorry, she has a car. This is the main verb. If helping verb is missing, I will have to use doesn't she, because now does, why am I using does? Because she is singular. They was plural, so I use do, don't they. She is singular, I have to use doesn't she. Okay, I cannot use hasn't she because has is not a helping verb here. Okay, all right. So these are the frames. If there is no helping verb, guys, then use do, does, or did. That is what I wanted to tell you. Now, whenever I say, sorry, I have to quote one more thing here. In this case, where can we use has as helping verb? See, if I say she has received, please bear with my writing, she has received the parcel. Now here what happens is, when I say she has received a parcel, I mean this is my helping verb and this is my main verb. Now let me use the pen. Now this is my helping verb, okay, and this is my main verb. Now I can use has in a sentence, in the tag. And since this is a positive sentence, tag will be negative and tag will be hasn't she. That's it. Hasn't she. Okay. She has received the parcel, hasn't she? And then a question mark, definitely. Okay. So this is how has can be used as helping verb, and this is how has can come as a main verb also. So it depends on its usage in the sentence. If the usage shows that it is taking place of a main verb, like here as of owns, it will be acting as the main verb because it is taking place of the main verb. Okay. But if it is not taking place of the main verb, then you can see it as helping verb, like in this example that I just quoted. Okay, and you can go accordingly. So this is how you have to use tags in a question, in a sentence, or a statement that you frame. Okay, beware when you use them. They should not be used in an appropriate way. And remember the basic concept. The basic concept is this: positive, negative, negative, positive. Alright, so I believe this is understood to all of us, and there won't be any problems while using this. And any helping verb, if it's can, it will become can't. If it's may, it will become what? For may, okay. If I say he may come, what will I do? He may come. Now for these, for may, might, must, okay, all the helping verbs are the same. Helping verbs can be used in a tag. Okay, these helping verbs can be used in a tag. Need not worry about it. May or might, you can again put use of do, does, did. Okay. Alright. So here I end the session, and I would come up with something new again. This is a concept that most of you know, maybe some of you don't. Okay. Thank you so much, learners, for being there with us, and keep supporting, keep sharing and liking if you find the videos useful for yourself. Okay. Thank you. Keep learning and keep growing.